Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. With these words of wisdom and peace, let us begin today's program. Before we proceed, let us take a moment to know about the organization that has been bringing such meaningful initiatives to young minds. Disha Bharat is a not for profit organization working towards value based personality development and the creation of responsible and socially conscious citizens. Its vision is beautifully expressed through three important principles: know yourself, know your country, and know your culture. Through its various initiatives, Disha Bharat strives to inspire young people to understand their roots, appreciate the heritage of our nation, and contribute positively to society. It is with this vision of empowering the youth we come together today. Today's program is a part of My Bharat Student Talk, a youth oriented initiative that seeks to imbue patriotism and create awareness among young minds about India's rich heritage, knowledge, traditions, and national responsibilities. My Bharat provides a platform for students and young citizens to listen to eminent personalities, gain new perspectives, and reflect upon the role they can play in shaping the future of India. Education is not simply about acquiring information or earning qualifications. True education shapes our thoughts, strengthens our values, and prepares us to become responsible members of society. As part of My Bharat initiative, student activities provide young minds with an opportunity to express their understanding of patriotism, citizenship, and their responsibility towards the nation. Let us encourage our students to learn, participate, express, and most importantly, take responsibility. And now we move to the highlight of today's program, the talk session. We have with us today Srimati Ramya Padmanabhan, who will be sharing her valuable thoughts and perspectives with us on the topic Adhyātma, the civilization soul of Bharat. Adhyātma or spirituality has always been an integral part of Bharat's civilization identity. It reflects our timeless values, inner awareness, and the deeper connection between the individual, society, and the nation. Srimati Ramya Padmanabhan, a gifted young artist who has made a mark through her dedication to music, Harikatha, and Bharatnatyam. Beyond the arts, she is also a university gold medalist in BTech, reflecting her excellence both on stage and in academics. We are delighted to have with us today to share her insights on this meaningful topic. It is our privilege to welcome Srimati Ramya Padmanabhan. We now invite you to talk on Adhyatma, the civilization soul of Bharat. Over to you, Ramya.
नमो नमः सद्गुरुभ्यः सद्गुरुभ्यो नमो नमः नमो नमः सद्गुरुभ्यः सद्गुरुभ्यो नमो नमः हरे रामेति कृष्णेति रामेति कृष्णेति नाम संकीर्तनं सदा लोकक्षेमाय कुर्वन्तं लोकक्षेमाय कुर्वन्तं प्रेमिकं सद्गुरुं भजे यं भारतभूमिस्तु भारतभूमिस्तु साक्षात् साक्षात् सुरभिरेव हि यां दुदोहमहाराज पृथुः पुण्यवतां वरः गङ्गा च यमुना चैव नर्मदा च सरस्वती गोदावरी च कावेरी यस्मिन् एवास्ति भारते अस्मिन् एवास्ति भारते हिमवानपि कैलासो गोवर्धनगिरिस्तथा विन्ध्याचलो वेङ्कटश्च यस्मिन्नेवास्ति भारते यस्मिन्नेवास्ति भारते यस्मिन्नेवास्ति अस्मिन्नेवास्ति भारते 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 Radhe Krishna, Namaskaram. A very good morning to all of you. Spirituality is not just merely one aspect of civilization. It is the organizing principle underlying Bharat's culture, education, ethics, arts, social life, governance, and etc. So, what is exactly Adhyātma? What does Adhyātma mean? Adhyātma is understanding the true self, one's true self. What is the inner purpose? We each one of us have that quest to know what is the purpose of life, right? Adhyatma is the answer for that quest and exploration, that what is the purpose of life. It makes us realize the inner truth beyond this physical body and mind. It is the foundation of one's spiritual growth and self transformation. So, Adhyatma is not just a principle or just a belief or a practice alone. It's a journey turning inward. We have seen everything outwardly, right? We always see everything outwardly. But it is a beautiful, this Adhyatma is a journey that makes us see everything inward, from outer to inner, from transient to the eternal, from the identification with the body and mind to the river towards the realization of the self. So it's more of an inward turning of ourself to see the inward self. So that's the beauty of Adhyatma. So I just wanted to set an introduction before we jump into the topic, Adhyatma, the civilizational soul of Bharat. How did Adhyatma become the civilizational soul of Bharat? This is beautifully, wonderfully elaborated and um, explained by our Guru, Paramaguru Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal, in that magnum opus, the profound work called as Adhyatma Bharatam. It is composed by him. So this work elaborates how we just sang Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Narmada, and all these rivers and all the mountains like the Himalayas, the Kailasha, the Govardhana, and all these mountains, they all are part of that journey of civilization. It was not just a single civilization, it was a series. And in at every juncture, the beauty of Bharat civilization is that the Adhyatma is beautifully intertwined and intertwined, we should say, with the civilization as well. So the abundant blessings of my Guru Srimati Vishaka Hariyamma, I would like to present this topic, Adhyatma, the civilizational soul of Bharat. When we take the history of Bharat, it's not confined to one era, as I was saying now. It is not just one kingdom, or it's not just based on one epic alone. It's a civilizational journey, as we were just discussing. It has evolved over the millennia and carrying forward a profound tradition of knowledge. It is based on inquiry. People have questioned. In Bhagavata or in Ramayana, the sage, that is Valmiki asks, Konvasmin Sampratam Loke Gunavan, who is that one person whom I can have as a role model, who is filled with values? He asks that, right? So that is the beauty. It is all about inquiry, and a lot of questions that arises within have resulted in the beautiful civilization. It's a journey of knowledge, inquiry, and spiritual wisdom. From the Sindhu Samaveli civilization, which was one of the most ancient civilizations in Bharat, we have had remarkable urban culture in that civilization. An organized way of life emerged, and then evolved the Vedic civilization. The next civilization of Bharat is the Vedic civilization, where more importance was given to a vast knowledge tradition. Great women seers like Apala, Gosha, Vagdevi, Vishwavara, along with Vedic scholars and rishis, explored the nature of existence, consciousness, and the cosmos. Later came the Saraswati River tradition, where stream and beautiful an ancient and civilizational landscape was formed there, around which a lot of settlements came in, a lot of learning and cultural traditions flourished, post which the Itihasa tradition of Ramayana civilization, beautifully governed by our Rama, our Ram Lalla, post which the Mahabharata civilizations had evolved. So, this is the series of civilizations that Bharat had witnessed over eras, we have to say. So, in all these, the beauty is that the cultural memory has always poured a timeless reflection on dharma, duty, righteousness, devotion, and the human's soul condition. So the journey from Sindhu Saraswati, Vedic tradition, Ramayana, Mahabharata, civilization is not just a sequence or series of civilization. It has Ramayana has showed us how we are, who we are, how we should live, what should be the importance to a relationship, what is family, what is the relationship that we have to have with the society, with the co-living citizens, and all our fellow beings. So in fact, Mahabharata is not just merely an epic of kingdoms or war. At its deepest level, it says that each one of us are facing an inner Kurukshetra where there is a conflict between the divine qualities and worldly tendencies. And these worldly tendencies and divine qualities constantly struggles for supremacy. Pandavas represent the noble and righteous qualities, whereas Kauravas the negative thoughts and tendencies. Sri Krishna is the divine truth and the inner guiding presence that guides inwardly the dharma and higher purpose of life. So, Bharat civilization has always taken the path of dharma, and the higher purpose in life is what is. It has been the full focus over all these civilizations. What we can see is that, so, how did they achieve this? So, when we take Mahabharata, it was not just a war between the Pandavas and Kauravas. It was between the truth versus falsehood, self control versus desire, humility versus ego, dharma versus adharma. So, the real victory is not merely the defeat of external enemies. Ultimate victory is the victory over one's own negative thoughts. And this inner victory, how was it achieved? Over the civilizations, we have seen many kings, queens, saints, many great men and women. How did they achieve this inner victory? We want to race with people, we want to compete with people today, and we want to build a civilization today which is fast moving, and we are racing literally without even spending time with our own families. But how did they have a balance between their profession and work? But thus, they had actually established a wonderful civilization over the years, over the yugas. How did they do that? They achieved this inner victory. They approached this through 3 Ds. We are going to take away home today 3 Ds. One is dharma, devotion, divine grace. Dharma is righteous living. Devotion is bhakti and surrender. Divine grace is the wisdom, clarity, and the inner peace. When we have, when we live in the marga of dharma marga, whatever is right, when we do that, we will be content. We will accept and surrender to the Lord's feet. For whatever good or bad, whatever happens, we surrender to Him. And ultimately, we attain the divine grace. Okay, the 3 Ds would help us to attain that helped people over years to attain inner peace. But Adhyatmic vision, how can it become a way of life? How does Adhyatmic vision become a way of life? How does it move from individual to family, family to society, society to civilization? This is where I'm going to take you through the 7 pillars of civilizational soul of Bharat. The first being Dharma. Dharma is nothing but ethical living. If we see over these civilizations, these 7 pillars had been the most crucial ones. So, Dharma is the first thing. Dharma is ethical living with justice and harmony. In our system, education is not merely at acquiring information or professional skills. It's more of self knowledge, character building, and creating responsible citizens. And what can we take as an example for this? Hadi Rani was married to a warrior in a kingdom. The moment they got married and they reached the kingdom, the king has ordered for the warrior to come and lead an army troop to fight a war. Hadi Rani's husband, who was the warrior, denied. But Hadi Rani taught him dharma, advised him that as a warrior, it is his dharma to fight. He denied. She took the sword of her husband, cut her own neck, and gave it to him, saying, I will be with you. This neck and face of mine will be with you. Go and fight the war. Make our country proud. So that is the dharma that was followed in our Bharat. Second pillar is the spiritual quest, self discovery. There has always been a quest for self discovery. Who am I? What is the, if we want examples for this, ಪರಮ ಭಾಗವತಮೋ ನಿವರ ಶಶಿ ವಿಭಾಗರ ಸನಕ ಸನಂತನ ದಿಗೀಕ್ಷ ಸುರಕಿಂ ಪುರುಷ ಕನಕ ಕಶಿಪು ಸುತ ನಾರದ ತುಂಬುರು ಪವನ ಸೋನು ಬಾಲಚಂದ್ರತರ ಸುಖ ಸರು ಜಪಮ ಭೂಸುರವರುಳು ಪರಮ ಪಾವನುಲು ಕಲುಡು ಶಾಶ್ವತುಲು ಕಮಲ ಭವ ಸುಖ ಸದಾನುಭವುಲು ಗಯಂದರೋ ಮಹಾನು బాహులు ఎందరో మహానుభావులు, many mahans Bharata Mata has given birth to, who has followed all these 7 pillars, and they have built beautifully the Bharatiya civilization. Chandragupta Maurya, Harshavardhana, Prithviraj Chauhan, Rana Sanga, Tulasidas, Surdas, Mirabai, Bukkaraya, Harihara Raya, all the Ashtadasars of Karnataka, Alvars and Nayanmars of Tamil Nadu, Adi Shankara Bhagavad Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, and we can go on, and Pandya, Chera, Chola, Pallava, kings, and there had been kings, queens, and saints. When we take Shivaji Maharaj, he had that spiritual quest, but he did not win Swarajya just by his valor or military strategy alone. He had been guided by the spiritual wisdom of his guru Samartha Ramadasar, who made him understand the higher purpose of life and the sacred purpose of Swarajya. Thus, his courage transformed into a righteous mission. The third pillar, unity in diversity. We have multiple languages in Bharat, customs, faiths, philosophies, and communities. But coexistence and pluralism had been that pillar that had actually bonded and united us. We had Raskan, who belongs to a different philosophy and belief, but he was attracted to Krishna Leela stories. Kabir Das was addicted to Rama, and he wanted a Ramanama Diksha, and Ramananda Yeti gave him Ramanama Diksha. So spiritual realization transcends external boundaries. It has been proved over the civilizations of Bharat, Adhyātma Bharat. Fourth pillar is the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. World is one family. We all are interconnected. Maitrim bhajata Shreya bhuya sakala jananam. We always wish and pray that the entire universe should be good. Everyone should be happy and healthy. They should live long and peaceful. We always wish for universal peace. We have never waged war against any country. We have never conquered. We have fought wars to defend ourselves. That is unique about Bharatiya civilization. 16-year-old Sarana Kumari incinerated the bodies of brave Sikh warriors when they fought against the Mughals during the invasion. She showed eternal spirit of sisterhood. They were not her own brothers, but she showed sisterhood. Reverence for knowledge. We have had Takshashila, Nalanda, that had rich traditions in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, literature, philosophy, etc. Bhagdevi, who was a Vedic Stree, she found that sound is the base of creation. See that rich knowledge, profound knowledge of Bharat in Vedic times. Sixth pillar, harmony between material and spiritual life. Our Dharma, Bharatiya Dharma or Adhyātma never says you reject worldly lives. It says that you have to have a balance between Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, which is ethical living, prosperity, fulfillment, and spiritual liberation. Janaka is an example. He did not say that spirituality need not demand withdrawal from responsibility. He stood his responsibilities, but still he stayed inwardly detached. Janaka was a karma yogi. Last and final point, the final pillar of Bharatiya civilization, continuity of its civilization. Over across millennia, countless practices, festivals, and philosophies have actually survived, evolved, and adapted to changing times. Its continuity is because of the underlying purpose than mere tradition or sensationalism. So, external achievement was never considered sufficient by itself in Bharat. A king needed dharma, a warrior needed wisdom, a scholar needed humility, an artist sought transcendence, and a devotee wanted surrender. But Bharatiya civilization was unique in its way because it built its families and societies around values. We had the culture of family, which is unique to Bharatiya civilization, which other civilization in other countries doesn't have. And family is not just a mere social unit. It's the first school of dharma, culture, discipline, and compassion, along with responsibility. Strong families build strong individuals. Strong individuals build strong societies. Strong societies build an empowered Bharat. Our responsibility is to carry timeless wisdom of civilization and nurture the next generation with Adhyātma orientation. As Adhyātma is the civilizational soul, it is the soul of Bharat. Bharat's civilizational journey is ultimately a journey of self discovery to self realization, from dharma to divine union. Rakshite Bharate Deshe, Rakshitam Sakalam Jagat, Vinashte Bharate Deshe, Vinashtam Sakalam Jagat. Jai Bharat, Jai Bharat.
Thank you for the truly enlightening and inspiring session, and I express our sincere gratitude to Srimati Ramya Padmanabhan for sharing her knowledge, experience, and perspective with us. Your insightful presentation has given us a deeper understanding of Adhyatma and its place in the civilization journey of Bharat. Moving forward, we now come to next speakers of today's program. It is my pleasure to introduce Sharanya Kaparthi from G. Narayanama Institute of Technology and Science. Our topic for today's session is artificial intelligence and the evolving role of teachers. Artificial intelligence is transforming the way we learn, work, and communicate. At the same time, the role of teachers continues to be essential in guiding, mentoring, and shaping your minds. Today's program topic gives us an opportunity to reflect on how AI is evolving education and how teachers can adapt to this changing educational landscape. I warmly welcome Sharanya Kaparthi, and we are pleased to listen to her perspectives on this important and evolving topic. Over to you, Sharanya.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Disha Bharat for giving me this opportunity. Let me begin with a simple question. Imagine a classroom 10 years from now. Every student has an AI assistant that can solve mathematical equations instantly, explain difficult scientific concepts, translate in seconds, generate essays, write computer programs, and even do remote create artwork. In such a classroom, one question naturally arises: do we still need teachers? The popular opinion is that AI is capable of replacing teachers, but I believe artificial intelligence can truly transform education, but it will never replace what makes a great teacher truly extraordinary. Instead, AI will be able to redefine teachers' role from being the primary source of information to being a mentor, a guide, a motivator, an architect of learning. Today, I would like to explore three important questions. What is artificial intelligence? How is AI changing education? Why will teachers become more important and not less in the AI era? Artificial intelligence, also known as AI, refers to computer systems that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. These tasks include understanding language, recognizing images, making decisions, solving problems, learning from experience, generating new ideas and content. Today, AI is already part of our daily lives. Education is now experiencing the same transformation. Traditionally, education followed a simple model. The teacher explained, students listened, students memorized and studied, and then students wrote exams. Knowledge flowed in one direction, from teachers to student. But today, knowledge is available everywhere. A student with a smartphone can access millions of books, research papers, lectures from world's top universities, and AI tutors are available 24 hours of the day. The challenge is no longer finding the information. The problem remains grasping, assessing, and using data with care. And this is where teachers become even more essential. Every student learns differently. Some understand mathematics quickly but struggle with languages. Some learn visually. Others prefer reading or listening. Traditional classrooms often teach every student in exactly the same way. AI changes this. AI can identify teach every student exactly in the same not direction. It can assess strength and weakness and create personalized learning paths. If one student needs more practice, AI provides additional exercises. If another student learns quickly, AI introduces advanced concepts quickly. Learning becomes individualized rather than standardized. This way, artificial intelligence is changing education in remarkable ways. In the past, students sometimes waited for days or weeks to receive corrections. Today, AI can instantly evaluate quizzes, explain mistakes, and suggest improvements. Instead of simply telling students that answer is wrong, AI explains why the answer is wrong. Immediate feedback leads to faster learning. Imagine a student in a rural village attending lectures from MIT, Stanford, or IIT. AI powered translation tools explain concepts instantly. This opens educational opportunities for millions of students worldwide. Knowledge becomes more accessible than ever. AI is making education more inclusive for virtually impaired students. AI can describe images aloud for hearing impaired students. AI provides real time captions for students with learning disabilities, receive customized assistance tailored at their pace. Technology is making education more fairer and more accessible. Despite these incredible achievements, AI has some important limitations. AI processes data. Teachers understand people. AI predicts the answers. Teachers understand emotions. AI recognize patterns. Students recognize potential. An AI system cannot truly understand a student's anxiety before an exam. It cannot notice that a normally cheerful child has become unusually quiet. It cannot replace the comfort of a reassuring smile or words of encouragement after failure. Teaching is far more than transferring knowledge. Teaching is about understanding human beings, understanding students. Teachers now will become far more essential and not less in the AI era. Earlier, teachers primarily delivered information. Now, information is available everywhere. The teacher's role becomes helping students learn how to learn. Students need guidance in asking meaningful questions, evaluating sources, solving complex problems, and think critically. Rather than saying, here is the answers, teachers increasingly ask, how did you reach that conclusion? This transition creates lifelong students rather than brief test achievers. AI can generate answers within seconds, but not every answer is correct. Sometimes AI produces outdated information. Sometimes it confidently gives incorrect answers. Students must therefore learn to question information rather than blindly accept it. Teachers help students distinguish facts from misinformation. In the time flooded by data, analysis turns into one of the best abilities. Artificial intelligence raises many ethical questions. Who owns AI generated content? Can AI replace human creativity? How should personal data be protected? Should AI make important decisions? Technology alone cannot answer these questions. Teachers help students understand ethics, responsibility, fairness, empathy, and social values. These human qualities cannot simply be programmed into machines. Many, Many people assume AI reduces creativity. Actually, AI can enhance creativity when used wisely. Students can brainstorm ideas using AI. Artists can experiment with different new designs. Musicians can compose melodies. Engineers can explore new innovative solutions. But creativity still begins with human imagination. AI becomes a tool, not the creator. Teachers inspire students to imagine possibilities beyond what algorithms suggest. One of the greatest skills of the future is emotional intelligence. Knowing facts is important. Understanding people is more important. Future workplaces will increasingly value communication, teamwork, leadership, empathy, and adaptability. Teachers cultivate these skills every day. A machine may calculate faster, but it cannot truly build trust like a teacher. As AI becomes widespread, education also faces these new challenges. Students can now generate assignments within seconds. If education solely focuses on memorization, AI will easily outperform these students. Instead, assessments must emphasize creativity, practical application, discussion, teamwork, and original thinking. Learning should measure understanding rather than copying information. Not every student has equal access to technology. Many communities still lack reliable internet or digital devices. If AI benefits only privileged students, educational inequality may increase. Governments, institutions, and society must ensure equitable access to technology. Education should become more inclusive, not divided. And teachers themselves need creative continuous learning. Just as doctors adopt to new technologies and engineers learn new software every day, educators must become comfortable using AI tools. AI should reduce teachers' administrative workload by automating grading, attendance, scheduling, and routine tasks. This gives teachers more time for what matters most: teaching, mentoring, and inspiring students. History offers many examples. When calculators became common, people feared students would forget mathematics. When computer entered offices, many feared massive unemployment. When the internet arrived, people worried libraries would disappear. Instead, these technologies changed how we work. Similarly, AI will not eliminate teachers, it will change the teaching. The most successful classrooms will combine the efficiency of artificial intelligence with wisdom, compassion, and experience of human teachers. Think of AI as incredibly intelligent assistant. It can prepare lesson plans, generate quizzes, analyze student performance, suggest learning resources. Yet, solely the educator understands if the learner requires support over teaching. Only the teacher can inspire confidence after failure. Only the teacher can recognize hidden talent. Teachers also play an important role in students' life for securing jobs in the future. Students need skills that remain valuable regardless of technological change. These include critical thinking, creativity, communication, collaboration, adaptability, ethical reasoning, emotional intelligence, curiosity, and lifelong learning. Teachers are uniquely positioned in the society to nurture exactly these qualities. Instead of asking students to memorize answers, they will encourage them to ask better questions. Because in the future, success will depend less on what we know and more on how effectively we learn. AI can change our vision for the future. Imagine a classroom where AI explains difficult concepts instantly. Virtual reality allows students to explore ancient civilizations or travel through human body. Robots assist with laboratory experiments. Students receive personalized learning experiences. Meanwhile, the teachers walk among them, asking questions, encouraging discussions, resolving conflicts, inspiring confidence, and helping every child discover their unique strengths. Technology delivers information. Teachers develop human beings. That is the future of education. As I conclude, let me leave you with one final thought. Artificial intelligence may become the world's fastest teacher. It may become world's largest library. It may become the world's smartest calculator, but it will never replace the warmth of a teacher who believes in a struggling student. It will never replace the encouragement that can change someone's life. It will never replace the wisdom that comes with years and years of experience, compassion, patience, and understanding. The classrooms of tomorrow will not be powered by artificial intelligence alone. They will be powered by artificial intelligence working alongside inspiring teachers. The future does not belong to humans or machines alone. It belongs to humans who know how to work wisely with the machines. And the people who will prepare us for that, for our future, are our teachers. So let us embrace artificial intelligence not with fear but with responsibility. Let us use it not to replace education, but to enrich it. And above all, let us continue to value the teachers who do something no machine can truly replicate. They don't just teach lessons, they shape lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharanya, for that insightful and thought provoking session. Today's two sessions have taken us through two different yet deeply meaningful dimensions. Our first session reminded us of the importance of Adhyātma, values, and our civilization heritage, while the second brought the attention to artificial intelligence, technology, and the changing landscape of today's education. Before we proceed towards the conclusion of today's program, we are delighted to announce an insightful session scheduled for today's evening at 7 p.m. Join us for evening lecture series available at YouTube and live in Facebook. The session will be delivered by our distinguished speaker, Dr. M. Jagdish Kumar, associated with NEP 2020, Ministry of Education, Government of India, and former chairman of the University Grants Commission and former Vice Chancellor of Jawaharlal Nehru University. The topic for today's evening is Education in Bharat, Learning from the Past, Shaping the Future. Tomorrow morning, there is another session on 14th August 2026. We will continue with two more meaningful topics lined up as part of My Bharat student program. First topic will be Pandit Sham Singh Krishna Varma. Second topic will be India's journey from 1947 to Atmanirbhar Bharat. We warmly invite all students and viewers to be part of these enriching student programs and make the most of this opportunity to listen, learn, and reflect. As we come to the conclusion of today's program, it's my privilege to propose vote of thanks. First and foremost, I express a heartfelt heartfelt gratitude to Srimati Ramya Padmanabhan and Sharanya Kaparthi for sharing their valuable insights with us. We are truly grateful for the knowledge, perspectives, and inspiration that you have shared throughout this session. I would like to extend our sincere thanks to Disha Bharat for organizing this wonderful initiative and providing young minds with such meaningful opportunities to learn, engage, and reflect. Our sincere appreciation also goes to all the organizers, mentors, volunteers, and technical team members whose dedicated efforts have contributed to the smooth conduct of today's program. And finally, a very thank you to all the students, participants, and viewers for your enthusiastic participation and presence. Let us carry the lessons from today's session with us, cherishing our civilization values while remaining open to the possibilities of changing and technology driven world. To conclude this meaningful program, let us once again seek peace, happiness, and well being for everyone by chanting a shloka. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May everyone be happy, may everyone be healthy, may everyone see goodness, and may no one suffer. With this prayer, we bring today's wonderful program to a close. Thank you all for being a part of My Bharat Student Program Series. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.